So today I'm going to be reviewing Etude House's new Fixing Tint lip shade. So Etude House came out with the BT21 collection. There are a total of 7 shades. Shades 1 through 6 are their best selling colors from the original collection. The color of the body is pretty much the same as the original collection. In another video I compared these shades to those. So if you're interested, I will link it down somewhere on the screen or in the description box. Very colorful packaging. As also part of the promotion, they were giving out pouches, but it was a first come first serve, so I did not get any, unfortunately. But they did come out with a new shade number 7, Cooky on top. So I will be reviewing this today and also comparing it with the original collection. I have the packaging. You have this color block packaging. When you open it, it's pretty much the same as the previous collection. You have the shade color on the body and then a transparent cap and the corresponding character. So as you can see from the brush, the original collection does seem to be a little bit more long, but when you align the brush tip, they're pretty much the same. They have a round tip as well, and they're tapered from the bottom upwards. This is number 7, Cooky on top, and this is the gradient look. I'm looking at the Etude House website, and it's supposed to be a cool summer mute color, a pink color with purple undertones. Looks pretty similar to the color on the website. It's a really beautiful shade color. I have seen some Korean reviews, and it does seem to make people who have lighter skin look pale. I have a natural beige skin tone, so it looks really flattering. It doesn't make me look pale. It's actually quite a flattering MLBB purplish shade. For the full look, now we have a deeper mute color, sort of like a mauvey purple color. There's a little bit of pink in it. It's really subtle. It helps tone down the purple. It makes a very flattering color. I'm gonna go ahead and do the transfer test. So I can see it transfers a little bit, but on my lips you can still see that it's still quite pigmented. I'm also gonna go ahead and do a mask test. It transfers a little bit, but it's just barely there. It looks pretty good, so it's still quite mask proof. I mentioned it in my comparison video, but I also mentioned it here. The formula does feel a little bit different. Thankfully I got the other shades, and it seems that the formula is pretty much very similar to each other. Compared to the original collection, the BT21 collection feels drying. It has more of a matte finish, whereas the original collection, it has more of a creamy finish. It's more lightweight, really easy to apply on the lips, very moisturizing, whereas the BT21 collection, the formula is drying. It's not that bad. You just have to check in on your lips every once in a while. As for the scent, the original formula smells like crayons. It's a little bit more strong. The BT21 collection, it does smell like crayons, but you can barely smell it, and it's not as strong. It's a beautiful color, but just a little bit more difficult to work with compared to the original collection. So I have number 8, Dusty Beige, and this is number 7, Cooky on top. I'm going to be comparing these side by side because they are quite similar in shade. So these are the side by side swatches, and on the bottom we have Cooky on top, and on the top is Dusty Beige. They're both quite similar, but Cooky on top has more purple undertones. Dusty Beige is also a cool summer mute color. Dusty Beige is more of a brown undertone. I'm gonna leave Cooky on top on this side and apply Dusty Beige. So this is the side-by-side comparison. They look really similar to each other. You can barely notice a difference, but Dusty Beige is actually slightly 1 shade darker than this. If you look very closely, it's more muted, it's darker, probably because of its brown undertones, whereas Cooky on top, it's a lighter shade and has more purple undertones. If you do use these two together, this would be good as a base, and then the inner corners. This is the undertone. Dusty Beige looks like a fuchsia pink color. Cooky on top sort of looks like an orange stain. Dusty Beige does look like it has a brighter stain. I also see that the BT21 collection is a little bit more sticky than the original collection. Not really sure what it is, but it feels more sticky, and that's pretty much the same with the other shades from 1 to 6. Number 7, Cooky on top, is a beautiful color. Unfortunately, the formula is a little bit tricky. Anyway, that's all for today's review. I hope that you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.